From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, November the 7th, 2024. We open with more on the situation in northern Israel that has been under constant rocket bombardment by terror group Hezbollah in Lebanon, including yesterday, when the terror group fired some 150 rockets at the area, claiming 2 lives. The IDF announced today 20-year-old Sergeant Ariel Sozanov was killed when rockets hit the border community of Avivim. And Israeli civilian 18-year-old Sivan Sadeh was killed by a Hezbollah rocket attack on kibbutz Kfar Masarik near Haifa. The attacks from Lebanon continue today with at least 50 rockets fired at the Haifa area and the Galilee, causing damage but no reported injuries, as well as drones which were intercepted or fell in open areas. The IDF, meanwhile, continues to respond to the incessant rocket and drone attacks, targeting Hezbollah terrorists and terror infrastructure in Lebanon. A rocket was also fired today from Gaza at the border community of Moshav Netiv HaAsara in southern Israel. The IDF continues its operation in Gaza, battling terror group Hamas, eliminating terrorists and terror infrastructure. And the IDF said today destroying 2 large terrorist tunnel networks over 2 kilometers or 1.2 miles long, and eliminated terrorists, including terrorists who participated in the October 7th massacre. And in a joint operation yesterday with the World Health Organization, the United Arab Emirates, and the European Union Council, Israel facilitated the safe passage of several hundred patients and caregivers from Gaza via the Kerem Shalom crossing and the Ramon airport to receive medical treatment abroad. The IDF said a total of 800 patients and caregivers crossed out of Gaza for medical treatment in Jordan, Romania, the UAE, and the United States, noting it was the largest number of patients and caregivers who have left through the Kerem Shalom crossing in the recent months. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke over the phone last night with U.S. President-elect Donald Trump to congratulate him. The Prime Minister's office saying that the two agreed to work together for Israel's security and also discussed the Iranian threat. Today, Israel's President Isaac Herzog spoke with Trump, thanking him for his long-standing, steadfast friendship and support for Israel, and expressed his confidence that President Trump would continue to work tirelessly to promote peace and security for Israel and the broader Middle East. Herzog's office saying the president emphasized the urgent need to secure the return of the Israeli hostages who have been held captive by Hamas now for nearly 400 days, enduring, they wrote, unimaginable cruelty and suffering. Herzog's office also saying in their call, President Trump stressed his love and support for the State of Israel. Prime Minister Netanyahu said he will, in the coming days, announce the appointment of a new ambassador from Israel to the United States. Current Ambassador Michael Herzog, brother of the President of Israel, is completing his 3-year term, which Netanyahu said he will extend until January the 20th of next year. Netanyahu thanked the ambassador for his work over the last 3 years, especially, he said, during the challenging war period, saying Herzog has honorably represented the State of Israel before administration officials, Congress, civil society organizations, the global media, and the American Jewish community. Well, an immersive exhibit coming to our nation's capital is calling attention to the plight of the hostages, giving the public a glimpse into the horrific conditions in which they are being held. Inside Hamas tunnels, 3 minutes insight into hostages' reality, sponsored by B'nai B'rith International, will be open to the public beginning this Sunday, November the 10th through the 13th. At the National Mall in Washington. It is an audio-visual simulation of hostages' experiences in Hamas captivity in Gaza, designed in consultation with hostages who were released in November of last year, and developed in partnership with the Hostages and Missing Families Forum. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, November the 7th at 7 o'clock. For Jewish Book Month this month, Rabbi Avraham Bronstein is back with another season of conversations with outstanding Jewish authors. This week, Rabbi Dr. Shai Held visits the Hampton Synagogue to discuss his book, The Meaning of Judaism is Love. At 7:30, I speak with son of the late Senator Joe Lieberman Matthew Lieberman about his father's final book. At 8 o'clock, Jonah Platt is joined by Isaac Saul, founder of Tangle, an independent, non-partisan newsletter that summarizes the best arguments from the left and right on the news of the day. At 9, the late Ernie Michel is on L'chaim. He shares his experience living through Kristallnacht, the Night of Broken Glass, which took place on the night of November the 9th through the 10th of 1938 in Nazi Germany. At 10, a replay of Shai Held, and coming up next, a discussion on Kristallnacht with Thane Rosenbaum. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, November the 7th, 2024. I'm Teisha Bader. Am Yisrael Chai.